Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Bvlgari Man. So I got a little sample of Bvlgari Man. Most people talk about Men in Black, some variation of Men in Black. I think there's Bvlgari Man Nail Wood also that some people talk about, but I never hear about this fragrance. So I was really happy to be able to get a hold of it. And I'm gonna show you the presentation, think what I think about it. The presentation is just like a sample, so nothing much to show. So I'm gonna show you the little cardboard and all. A little picture, there's in the bottom corner, you see the bottle, what it looks like. Sadly, there's no little text for me to read, so we're gonna go straight with the smell. So the fragrance was made in 2010, and I think the note breakdown is pretty complex for that era. It's not like complex like the 80s, 70s, 90s, but it's complex. So the first thing I smell, there's some sweetness, picking up some violet leaf. Paper, I'm getting even more violet leaf, and it's really the notes in the foreground that I'm getting. I'm also getting some pear, and I'm getting a lot of pear on paper. Picking up a tiny bit of bergamot, picking up a lot of sweet notes together that are really hard to describe, that are really well blended. With my skin, I have a bit more of an easier time to smell it. There's definitely a lot of cypriol oil in the fragrance that I'm picking on paper. Still picking up some cashmere wood, some sandalwood. There's another sweetness. At this level is really small. I would say almost like a vanilla, really hidden in the background. From the note breakdown, it's gonna be either benzoin or tonka bean, but it's too small for me to be able to say what it is, the note. On paper, that's pretty much it. On my skin, what I'm picking up in the top notes, I'm picking up a lot of cashmere wood, or I should say cashmeran. I'm picking up also a lot of violet leaf, a little bit of pear, a little bit of vetiver, and a little bit of cypriol oil. As it dries down in the heart, I'm starting to pick up some bergamot that I'm not picking up on the head at all. I'm picking up still a little bit of vetiver, still now a little bit of woody note. There's some woodiness, like I don't know if it's the mix of some notes or if it's another aroma chemical in the fragrance that I can smell, but there's some not describable, like not specific woody note there. Still picking up a lot of cashmere wood, a lot of sandalwood. I'm picking up also some benzoin, still some cypriol oil, and at that point, I don't know if I said tonka bean and picking up some tonka bean. At that point, I'm picking up some amber, but I'm not quite picking up amber. I think either some other chemical that smells like it, or because of the benzoin and the tonka bean and other stuff together, it kind of make the amber. But I wouldn't say that there's specifically an amber note. But definitely, if someone says smell amber, I would agree. And it's just some like amber facet or something like that. Then as it will dry down, I'm picking up some musk, some benzoin, some tonka bean, and a lot of cypriol oil on my skin, mostly in the opening. It reminds me of Burberry Touch because of the violet and all the fresh, sweet aroma chemical in the background. I would say it's more complex than Burberry Touch, and it's more interesting and have better specs than Burberry Touch. So if you like Burberry Touch, definitely this is absolutely something you need to try. It's really good. It also reminds me a little bit of Azaro Puram Cologne or something like that, the bottle that's kind of green. There's a little bit something of it, especially I would say on paper. And in the dry down, they are really similar. So also, if that's a fragrance you enjoy, you might give it a try. And if both Burberry Touch and Azaro Puram Cologne is fragrance you enjoy, definitely it's something you need to try. Projection is average, a little bubble. Around me, people were able to smell it. And longevity is average 3 to 6 hours. I would say it was a bit more toward the 6, but still 3 to 6 hours. Now for the complete note breakdown, top notes are violet leaf, lotus, bergamot, white pear. The heart notes are vetiver, woody note, cashmere woods, sandalwood, amber, cypriol oil, and the base notes are white honey, musk, benzoin, and tonka bean. And before I keep going, there's the note of lotus and the top note. I tried to figure out what it smells like, but it's a rare note that I never specifically smelled. So I don't know if the smell of lotus or not in the fragrance. So I haven't said that there's that smell because I don't know, but I'm not saying that it's not present neither because maybe it is and I just don't know what lotus smells like. So where I would see the fragrance, for me, it smells like a fresh summer business fragrance. It's really elegant, really clean and fresh, and the little floral side of it makes it elegant. The little woody side of it, that is a nice, sweet, calm, woody, will still make it a really good business fragrance. I would imagine someone wearing this to go play golf or go to some summer gathering or networking event. It'd be a great fragrance for that. As a dating fragrance, it's still a fresh, clean, appealing fragrance. I would not put it specifically as a dating fragrance, but definitely it's appealing. It will probably get compliments, and it's pretty unique. No one talks about it, so I would say it would be good, especially for those reasons. If more people will be wearing it, I would not say it would be a good dating fragrance, but since it's so rare, would be. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say with the projection, longevity and all, it would be better for summer than for winter, though it would be good like kind of in between because of the projection. But even in summer, the type of fragrance remind me both two fragrances that are summer fragrance, and this one will be two. That's it. And as an everyday fragrance, I would say the type of fragrance would be a good everyday fragrance for the smell and its freshness, is the fact that people will most likely enjoy it. The problem is just the longevity. It won't last the whole day, so you'll have to reapply it. I'm not quite sure for the price of this fragrance. I never really took a look at it. I just got a sample, I bought a bunch of samples and I got this one. That's why I'm trying it. But for its longevity, it wouldn't be so good as an everyday fragrance. Though if you don't mind reapplying it, it would do a good job. For me, this is a really versatile fragrance. Usually fragrance that are good at everything, great at nothing, but this one is, I wouldn't say it's great at something, but it's very good at everything. So it will be a good fragrance for pretty much any situation. And now that I think about it, I would say it's one of the best violet fragrance that I tried. I don't know if I would say the number one best, but it's easily one of the best, and maybe one of the number one best. It's really a good fragrance. If you like violet, you should give it a try. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you try this fragrance, tell me what you think about it. Also, Bvlgari, the more I try fragrance about them, the more I like them. So tell me which fragrance do you think I should give a try, which are really great fragrance that maybe people don't talk much about. So thanks for watching and see you soon.